Morning everybody, hope you're doing really well. So today I'm in Bedfordshire. Beautiful views around here, and I'm literally off to see what is known as Old Warden Tunnel, which is a very, very long abandoned tunnel which you can easily access, and it's part of a nature reserve. So it's kind of strange that you can technically go into a tunnel knowing that there's a nature reserve here as well and whatever. But what's cool is you can see the lip of the roof of the tunnel as you walk down, which is brilliant. It's very long, so yeah, we're gonna have some fun, I think. And yeah, let's see what the history's like, and I'll see you on the other side. Old Warden Tunnel lies in the historic county of Bedfordshire and has to be one of the best disused railway tunnels to explore for its condition and size. The tunnel started being built in 1853 and opened in 1857 as part of the Midland Railway connecting Bedford and Hitchin. Its demise came when passenger services were withdrawn, which was prior to the beaching cuts, with the last passenger train heading northwards from Hitchin in the evening of Saturday the 30th December 1961, with good services ending in 1964, with the line officially closing on the 28th of December that same year. As for the tunnel itself, well, both portals were capped with stone, and it covers a total length of 882 yards with no curves, allowing for good airflow. Either way, this tunnel is a fantastic part of our railway's history, and we hope with nature and wildlife it can sustain a new home for many more years to come. So I'm walking down now, and I tell you what, as views go, this one's pretty spectacular. Literally just gives you the full outline of the railway cutting, and then there's the top of the railway tunnel that we're going to go into. It's a cold crisp morning today, so I've sort of wrapped up, but not wrapped up too heavy because it's meant to be really sunny later, but I know that within that tunnel it's going to be freezing cold. So, yeah, let's keep going. Right, okay, let's do it. What's really cool about it is that it is a very long tunnel. So obviously, you know, when you come here, you kind of feel like, yeah, I've done this. Both entrances are relatively accessible. The other side's actually easier to get through, but we're going to go through this one because really it's just the side that I wanted to choose because it looks better to sort of film some extra footage on. And the idea is that I'm not really going to sort of want to back on myself today, so really we're just going to go straight through, and we're not going to come back because we don't need to really, do we? I've got a couple of torches. I'm not sure how good they'll be because the tunnel is quite big, but we'll do our best. So let's go in. Right, so we're in. Not that this is going to make any difference whatsoever, but you can see the end on the opposite side, and in front of you, that's what we're going through. So yeah, you can see it's quite a popular place for people for graffiti and all that lot, you know, it just is. And that's our first cut-in for today. I suppose because I'm not local, I don't really know this place very well. But it's a beautiful tunnel, it really is. It's incredible. So yeah, the exit isn't too far away anyway, but as you can see, it might look like a little small pinprick in the distance, but it's quite okay, really. Another cut in. I wonder if that's better. Let's have a look. Right. Let's try that. No. Now it's getting dark. Okay. Sorry for the dodgy camera work, everybody. Just trying to get things sorted out. You know when you're in a good tunnel, when all of a sudden it just gets really dark, like it just switches over. Now the problem that I've got is obviously the torches, even though they're high powered torches, they're not wide enough. So you've got more of a narrow focus. Can you see that? I thought, well, graffitiing is actually quite impressive. There's some graffiti cans. It's pitch black in here, it's dark. It's crazy how that's not coming out at all, and yet I can see perfectly fine. I think the camera's just not sort of wanting to do anything really. You can sort of see that side, but I think the most important thing is that as long as I've got enough light, I thought, well, I think to be fair, most cameras would probably struggle with the sort of light that's going on here. Obviously, the deeper you go in, the more smells you can sort of get. You know, those sort of unusual smells of sort of graffiti, sort of spray and petroleum. People have clearly been camping out here. Dampness, moisture, the usual sort of stuff. I can't believe I'm looking through his camera and there's a pinprick. And it's so much more bigger when you see it. I thought, well, at least the footwells are coming out okay. So like I said, you know, I'm not gonna walk all the way back for the sake of doing it. No point really. But it's a mega long tunnel. Really is. That thing of like, you know, if you drop something, it's like, oh, I've got to go back to get it. Hands on the floor. So I mean, the trap bed's roughly sort of still laid out. You've still got the rough idea of, you know, what this is. And again, looking back, see, this is a mega power torch, but it's just, for some strange reason, it's just not coming out. Beautiful brickwork. Oh wow, that's a good section. Hopefully it's coming out okay. Another footwell. Are we counting the footwells, everybody? You know it's a good one when there's lots of footwells. Looks like there's a block one there. No. just actual. I don't know what's happened there. Somebody's tried smashing bits. Right, still not even halfway yet, I don't think. Another footwell. Football. I mean, the scale and magnitude of this place is, oh, you know, you see it, but you don't ever expect it. On a scale where even your torch is sort of just not caring too much. Another footwell. See, there's a 2021 graffiti there. So, like I said, you know, it's a place where a lot of people know. You know, and if you want to, so I can't believe that's not coming out. Yet when I'm looking through, it's as bright as anything. It's actually the perfect torch, just not perfect torch for this camera apparently. Beautiful discoloration of the bricks. I'm trying to get in as much detail as possible. Like I said, we're not walking back. Footwell. Tell you what, it's not with a faint of heart, this one, I think, if you're on your own. Even though I can see perfectly clearly through both ends, you can't. But it's one of them sort of tunnels that you don't really want to encounter anybody down here. You can hear that dripping, that's the rainwater that's clearly been leaking through, and you'll have to find that. The source of that. Oh wow. Oh my god. That's incredible. So the water's seeping through that top of the bricks, and it's sound. Another footwell, but you can see. Yeah, you can see it dripping from. That's crazy. I've seen it before, but to note it on a big one like this. Wow. Let's keep going. So we're nearly in now, like I said. It's got 11 minutes on the camera, so I'm guessing about 15 minutes it's going to take us. Because again, it's really weird. It's so huge down here. And now we're about halfway, just over halfway. I'd say probably where that dripping was. We've just gone past halfway. Or have we? No, we must have gone over that surely. It's going to take us 20 minutes to get from one side to the other, but I have been talking and have been stopping, so. Another footwell. Looking at the roof with the usual generic colours of the reds and the black charcoals and the all the footprints of people who've been here. I'll add to that now. I'm part of the pantheon of people who have walked this. From the people who have graffiti to the people who have done whatever down here, and the explorers of this world. That footwell. Again, looking back. I cannot believe that that's not coming through, and yet it's bright as anything. My camera just doesn't like me. Let's keep going. I'll tell you what, it'd be quite funny if you did hear that running water and you were like, hang on a minute, I can't see anything, what is that? So, no, it's just running water, don't worry. It's also amazing to think of what we're actually going under, really. We're only going under a road, a tiny road. That's about it. Well, okay, let's keep going. Right, well, we're very close, but you wouldn't know it to look. No footwell. Oh my god, it's huge. Right, lights off. See, to be fair, that makes literally no difference whatsoever, does it? So this is the wet part. Now, I knew about this end, which was another reason why I wanted to start the other end, because this is specifically way more damp and leaky. Lots of leaks in this. Oh man. And footwell. You know what I should have done? Maybe just walk like this against the side of it. Gives you a better idea. No footwell. Oh wow. It's really wet, and that's all we came down. Oh wow, look at that. The colours on those. Having to stick relatively close to the side anyway, because there are loads of puddles. if you can see that. So what we at, 16 minutes? I was almost right, strangely enough. I said about 15 minutes, but I'm looking more like 20. Where are we now? Oh wow, this is quite muddy here. It's the final footwell, is it? Might be another one, but looks like it's our last one. I cannot believe how long this is. You know, you read about it, but to actually be here in it and to see it, it's like, well, okay, yeah, I've been in tunnels like this, the size isn't the problem, but the length, to actually sort of see something like this, that's so easy to access, you know. This isn't the kind of dangerous one to explore in terms of, you know, access or anything. It's really simple. You can see that lots of people have been down here. That's another reason why I came really early, because I thought to myself, well, if I do see someone down here, oh, sorry, slipped, I'll probably be asking the same questions. Another footwell, so there's about 2 more. So there's frost on the ground, because it is quite icy, like we said. And here we are. I'll turn my torch off. I'll turn this one off anyway. Look at that. I cannot believe we came all the way down there. Well, we need to climb up, don't we? I've got a funny feeling it's going to be really muddy. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Can you believe we went down that? Turn this torch off. You can see, obviously, from standing up here, the ditch of what they've infilled it with. And looking on that speck of light. Wow. And obviously the train line would have come through here. You can see the sort of ditches either side. Wasn't that cool? I'm so sorry about the really sorry about the fact that the light didn't come out that great, but I think most people would struggle really. I think, you know, like I said, you can have your high power torch, but you know, it might not make any difference. Nature. But that was a beautiful tunnel. I'm really glad I did it, really glad I took you along with me. So yeah, in the immortal words of Phoenix history, thank you as always for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And yeah, I've got to go back in and do some extra footage. That'll be fun. Alright, see you all very soon, because history matters. Bye for now. Kapow.